You sit on the couch after work, ready to rest. 3 hours of scrolling later, you go to bed, more exhausted than before. If rest is supposed to restore you, why does it leave you depleted? You see, when you're tired, you sit down and pull out your phone, scrolling through feeds. Your body is still, so you think you're relaxing. But your brain is processing hundreds of images per minute. Your nervous system reacts to each piece of content, triggering different emotions. As a result, you're not relaxing. It's just a different kind of work. Real rest happens when your brain stops processing altogether. In this empty time, it consolidates memories, solves problems, and actually recovers. But we rarely give it that time. We move from one distraction to the next, and our brain never gets a moment of silence. Don't get me wrong, not all exhaustion is the same. If you've been sitting at a desk all day, your body isn't tired. Your mind is tired, and your body is stiff. So you go home and sit some more. You rest your body, which didn't need rest, and you stimulate your mind, which desperately needed silence. We confuse mental exhaustion with physical exhaustion, or treat them as one. Then we wonder why we're always tired, even though we've technically been resting. So if your mind is tired, rest your mind and move your body. If your body is tired, rest your body and give your mind something gentle. Going for a walk without headphones is always a good idea. It might seem too simple, but this is what rest actually looks like. Paradoxically, most of your exhaustion isn't from what you're doing. It's from what you're avoiding. Decisions you're not making, feelings you're not processing. These don't disappear when you ignore them. They stay in the background, draining your energy every single day. No amount of sleep will fix it, because the exhaustion isn't in your body. It's in everything you're carrying but haven't put down. This is why weekends don't always help. You take 2 days off, but you're still thinking about Monday, still carrying everything you didn't resolve on Friday. You can't rest while holding the full weight of your life in your arms. You can't rest and brace yourself at the same time. What actually helps is presence, being fully in the moment instead of somewhere else. When you talk to someone, actually listen. When you're done with work, you're actually done. It sounds simple, but it's harder than you think. You're never fully anywhere, which means you're never fully resting. Rest is not something you should have to earn. You shouldn't have to be productive enough to deserve it. You're not a machine that runs until it breaks. You're a living being that needs rest just to function. Yet our culture treats exhaustion like a virtue. Being busy means you're important. Being tired means you're working hard. We compete over who's more overwhelmed, and then wonder why rest doesn't fix us. It's because we don't actually believe in it. We treat it like a necessary evil, something we only do when we can't go on any longer. But it's in that boring, empty rest that our dreams are heard. In silence, we speak the loudest words. It's the time we need to understand ourselves. What makes us happy and what makes us sad? All the things we miss under the noise of daily life. Sometimes we even feel guilty for resting, as if we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. Your brain screams at you to do something productive. Guilt makes rest feel like a battle we're destined to lose. We measure ourselves by what we do, not by what we allow ourselves to experience. But rest doesn't ask for permission or justification. It only asks that we stop long enough to return to ourselves. The answer to the paradox of fatigue is that the more we chase rest as a reward, the further it drifts away. Real rest isn't earned, it's allowed.